OK, our first guest catapulted himself to stardom by making fools out of the general public. We, of course, are above that kind of thing here. It's Dom Joly, everyone! How you doing, Dermot? Hello, Dom. How are you, mate?
I'd say I can't stay long.
OK.
Having seen that, I just want to get home and watch it. I mean, it's going to be proper punch-up tonight.
What do you think of the show so far? Because it kind of started relatively slowly. I mean, obviously, we lost Donnie and Ken early on, but it's...
You know I love Big Brother, but every year I think, right, I'm just going to do something better. I'm going to take my dog for a walk. And this year, Donnie came in, got in the jacuzzi and started asking people to sing carols, and that was it. I was hooked. It was fantastic. Best thing I've ever seen.
The poor dog sat there in the corner going...
Oh, it was fantastic. It was my favourite bit. But, no, I love it.
OK,
I'm hooked again. But as usual, the kind of best people are going a bit early, but this is shaping up very nicely.
Sure. So, which housemates are you enjoying now and why?
Well, right now... Well, it depends what you're enjoying, because obviously I enjoy the ones that are being the most annoying. So I am enjoying the kind of... the rift in the house.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, I think I'm getting on to middle age, because I'm starting to side with Jermaine and Dirk, and that's not very...
Sure, but it also, I mean, we're all laughing there, but it does kind of sometimes make quite uncomfortable viewing, and you just...
seriously speaking, I mean, the problem... when I realised Big Brother was an extraordinary show was I was sitting there last night agreeing with H from Step and thinking, I no longer care what H stands for, but yeah, you're right, you know.
Okay.
And I did feel sorry for him, and it is that kind of horrible thing when you kind of get bullied, whether you're being bullied or not. And I think the extraordinary thing about Big Brother is when you grow up and leave school, if you're in a bad situation, whatever you do, you can walk away. And what's interesting about Big Brother, it's about the only place where adults get, apart from prison maybe, get, you know, put back in somewhere where they can't escape. And I do feel sorry for that.
Sure. And I guess enjoying's not the right word, but what are you thinking about Jade the second time round? Well,
when she came in, I thought, I mean, the reason I like Celebrity Big Brother is whether you've heard of the people or not, you've kind of got an opinion about them, and it's interesting to see whether it's true or not, learn a bit more about them. The problem with Jade is I kind of already know about her.
Yeah.
But then I thought, well, this is new Jade with a perfume, you know, so maybe she's... So I wanted to see Jade come in with an entourage and call her agent all the time, be very showbiz. And actually, I think her mum coming in helped her, because she was having to be embarrassed by her mum. It made her look like still a decent person. But I have to say, since her mum's left, she's... I don't know, I mean, it's difficult. I mean, clearly... Jack is the mastermind in the relationship. And he's pulling the strings, so I think he's influenced. I think Jade is probably a very nice girl, but Jack is clearly pulling all the strings. That man's brains.
Do you think Jade's playing up a little bit to her stereotype? Or do you... I mean, now, she doesn't look like she's conscious of what she's saying. I mean...
I think Jade's caught in
can't think to herself,
two bits.
This is, I'm looking good here, can she?
I don't know what she thinks. I think she probably thinks, oh, I'm back on Big Brother. What was I famous for on Big Brother? I think it was being thick, but she's kind of moved on with that. So she thinks, oh, they probably still want me to be thick, but I'm new Jade as well, and it's kind of... I think she's a bit confused. She kind of doesn't know... She's being half-half. OK, well, let's take a look at some of the weirdest things our housemates have said in the last couple of days.
Why have I got nipples? What? I don't milk babies with them.
After conception, a developing embryo follows a female template.
What's an embryo?
Who said, right, I am going to call this a shoe? That is a shoe. And that is a bit
But that's the person that invented shoes.
But why did he call it a shoe?
Well, it could be called a grape.
That's who Winston Churchill was, and I said he was the first black president of America.
I'm the most 25th influential person in the world.
On Friday, Big Brother gave the celebrity housemates a dilemma.
What's a dilemma?
All I heard was patronise. I don't know what the word means.
I don't know if I'm being bad or if I'm just being over-exuberant. How comes Eskimos haven't turned into ice cubes, like ice people?
I mean, what is a dimela? I still don't know exactly what a dimela actually is.
You've got to admit, the Eskimos are good questions. Why aren't they isocubes?
Well, there's been a lot of, obviously, in the press about the alleged bullying against Shilpa. What do you think?
Well, there's been talk about whether it's racism, whether it's bullying. I think there's definitely a kind of bullying in the sense that it's kind of, you know, it's a bit of a clique, gangs. I think they're jealous of her. I think, firstly, there's clearly been offered, before they've gone in, one cooking show for one of them. So they're all fighting for that, basically. It's a girl, you need a girl to cook, and to replace Nigella Lawson. So I think that's what they're fighting for. On the race element, I don't think they're racist particularly, except Jade did talk about Eskimos.
Yeah.
and they're Inuits.
Okay.
Eskimo is a racist term.
Thank you for making quite an uncomfortable conversation, quite light-hearted, Dom. Thank you. We're going to probably talk about the whole argument.
Do you not care about Eskimos?
No, I do. A great deal. We're going to probably talk about that in the second part. For now, Dom, who are you backing to win and why?
It's between Cleo and Dirk.
And
I really like Cleo, but she blew it when she said that Jackie was the most amazing woman she'd ever met in her life, whatever. So, although I don't think Dirk needs it, I kind of like Dirk, so I'm going with Dirk.
Right, Dom, lovely to see you again.
Thank you very much.
Dom Joly, everyone. Oh, no, thank you for being checked. Here we go, Dirk. Second one for Dirk.
2 carrots in one dish?
Yes. Yes, 2 carrots in one dish.